Raisa with Becozi.com is here. Becozi.com is an American website, and we have a huge amount of chunky yarns, the biggest actually amount in United States. And all these videos that we're making, they are made to promote our yarn. So today I will be showing you how to make this beautiful stripes blanket with our Loopy stitch yarn. This blanket is size 35 by 50. You can see how beautiful it is. And it has this beautiful endings here, edges. What we will be using to make it, we will be using our oatmeal and our black color Loopy stitch. So Loopy stitch is coming in this long skeins. Each skein is 1 pound, and we will need 2 oatmeal and 2 black to make a blanket 35 by 50. It's kind of like a small size, enough to cover your legs when you're sitting on the couch watching TV. So we have black, we have oatmeal, and we also have this beautiful aquamarine color. We have beautiful mustard color, and we have really beautiful ivory color. So we have 5 colors available. This yarn is amazing, guys. If you never tried it, you really need to give it a try. It's perfect for making anything. For example, like this beautiful basket. And this was hand crochet, and recently I made this baby Yoda with our aquamarine and oatmeal color Loopy stitch yarn. So this will be available as a DIY kit on our website within a few weeks. And this basket will also be available video as a DIY kit pretty soon too. But today I am showing you how to make this beautiful stripes blanket. And again, you will need 2 oatmeal and 2 black. And if you have the yarn ready, let's get started. Okay, guys, so we will be using these 2 colors, as I said, oatmeal and black. And this one, 1 pound skeins. So we'll need 4 skeins altogether, 2 ivory, 2 oatmeal, and 2 black. So let's get started. So we will be starting with the black yarn. And the same as with the chunky chenille yarn, I usually make a knot on the end of this yarn to prevent unraveling. It's not unraveling, it can unravel, it's a little bit different than any other yarn. So make a knot and then cut the tail to close to the knot. So now we will be casting on or making a chain of 25 stitches. So place the yarn in front of you. This is the tail, this is working yarn. Place working yarn on the top of the tail, and you have your first you have your loop to make a first stitch. Insert your hand, grab working yarn and pull it out. So here we just made the first stitch, guys. So this is working yarn. You can pull it down or up to make the stitch, first stitch, smaller or bigger. So we will make it about 1.5 inches, closer to 2 inches. So now we will be inserting our hand, grabbing working yarn and pulling it out. So we just made the second stitch. So try to make all stitches about the same size. So now we will be holding the bottom of the stitch with our left hand, insert our right hand, grab working yarn and pull it out. We have 3 stitches now, and now we will keep casting on this way, making a chain of 25 stitches. This is, guys, the easiest way to cast on. Some people are doing it differently. But for hand knitting, this is the easiest way to cast on. Okay, let's count our stitches, guys. We will be counting by these openings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we have 25 stitches, guys. So 25 stitches will give us a width of 35 inches. Okay, so 25 stitches, 35 inches width. So what we are doing next, we're placing working yarn on the back and we're flipping over this chain on another side. And the reason we're doing it because we will be using these knots in the middle of a stitch to have this chain on the bottom. It will make the bottom of the blanket looks beautiful. So this is our first stitch. We will insert our hand, see it's laying like that, so we will insert our hand from underneath, grab working yarn and pull it out. So we just made first stitch and now we will be using this knots in the middle or middle part of the stitch, not the top, not the bottom, the middle. So how to do it? We will lift this knot, then we will insert our fingers, grab working yarn and pull it out. The same with the next one, lift it, insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. Try to make all stitches about the same size, guys. And now keep pulling out all stitches. All 25 stitches. You will need to pull out 25 stitches to make your first row. So if you noticed, we have a cast on and the first row made in a black color. And the next row we will be using our oatmeal color. And because we're using this black to forecast on chain and for the first row we will have this beautiful black line on the bottom and then on the top too. I will show you how to do it. So we're almost done. Have a few more stitches here, so try to make them all the same size. As I said, it will look good on the finished blanket. Here we are, our last stitch. So what we are doing now, guys, we're taking our oatmeal color, and again I will make a knot on the end to prevent unraveling. This yarn can easily be washed in warm water, can be dried in a dryer. It's very strong and durable. It's not breaking, it's not getting old after using it for a while. So this yarn is really amazing. So what do we do now? I have this first row. Now we will just place oatmeal color here on the back, and then we will insert our hand, grab working yarn and pull oatmeal out. The same with the next stitch. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, pull it out. So we're simply making the next row with oatmeal color, and we will be simply going to the end of the row with oatmeal color, and then I will come back and I will show you what to do next. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We have one more stitch to make. Here we are. So we finished our row with oatmeal color. So what are we doing next? We're keeping this oatmeal yarn here, and then we're going back to the beginning of oatmeal row. And now we will be knitting our black. So black goes on the back. This tail of oatmeal is staying here. What we can do, we can make a knot connecting this oatmeal to black. So make a knot and then make another one to secure it. And that's how it's done. So what are we doing now? We are simply knitting black on the top of the oatmeal. Insert your hand, grab working yarn and pull it out. See what we're doing here? We knitted black, then we knitted oatmeal, and now we're knitting black again. And we didn't cut any yarn. We will be just using the continuous strain of yarn all the way through the blanket, but alternating black and oatmeal will give you this beautiful look of stripes in black and oatmeal. So here we are. We're almost back to our oatmeal working yarn. And a few more stitches. Try to make stitches smaller if you want the blanket to be thicker. And if you want, oh, we have unwound some stitches came out. And if you want the blanket to be more airy, then make stitches bigger and looser. Okay, so here 3 more stitches of black over the oatmeal. Here we are. So here what we have now, guys, black oatmeal and black again. What we're doing next, we are taking our oatmeal, placing it on the back, so it will be crisscross here with the black. Black is staying up front, oatmeal goes on the back of the blanket, and we will start knitting oatmeal. So insert your hand, grab working yarn, and pull it out. See how simple it is? It's very simple pattern, but it looks really beautiful on the finished blanket. So here we are. See, we are alternating these 2 colors, and we are not cutting any yarn, we're not connecting it, we're just simply knitting one color by another. Okay, guys, we're almost back to the end of the row. So here we are. We are done with our row of oatmeal, and now we are going back and we're knitting next row with the black. So this is all for this pattern. It's very easy. You are just simply alternating black and oatmeal, and you're literally knitting one row by another. So keep doing it until you are done with all yarn. Connecting this yarn is very simple, guys. You're just simply making a knot. Let me show you. So you're taking the yarn, I'll show you with this. So, and then just simply making a knot, and then pull it, try to secure like that, and then simply cutting the ends close to the knot. That's the simplest way. Another way, you can sew it together. It's much longer, much more complicated, but if you want to do it, it's also possible. I'm just making a simple knot. It make it easy and fast. So I will keep knitting this way, alternating black and oatmeal until I use all 4 skeins, 2 skeins of black, 2 skeins of oatmeal, and then I will come back and I will show you how I will be finishing it. Okay, guys, so we are back. Look at this beautiful blanket. It's very, very thick. It's very stretchy and soft and just really, really beautiful blanket. So what we are doing here? Our last row was black. See? So it was oatmeal and the last was black. Make sure that the last is black because when we cast off, then the top of the blanket will have the same look as the bottom because here we have first row and the cast on. So this is what we are trying to have on the top of the blanket too. So we just knitted the last row in black and now we will be casting off. Casting off, take 2 stitches, place them on your hand, then grab working yarn and pull it through both stitches. Now you have 1 stitch, add another one, grab working yarn and pull it out. And now we will be simply knitting 2 stitches at a time. 1 stitch is on your head, add another and knit 2 together. And I usually keep at least 3 widths of the blanket to have enough yarn to cast off. In this case, I actually have a longer tail. It's much longer than 3 widths. And the reason is because I want to add those beautiful black ends on both sides of the blanket. Because see, this is our top, the same as on the bottom, but the side of the blanket look kind of broken over here. So for this reason, we will add black yarn on the side to make it look complete and beautiful. So when we're done with casting off, if you don't have enough yarn, just attach it with a simple knot. If you didn't leave enough, or if you didn't have enough, then unwind a few rows that you would have enough black. So here we are, last 2 stitches, knit together. Here we are. So now instead of finishing up this blankie, we will add a beautiful black line on the side to make it look even and complete. How we will do that? So we have the stitch over here. We will be using only oatmeal stitches here. See, only oatmeal, not the black ones. So you go inside, keep your hands inside the black stitch, and then go inside the oatmeal and grab the yarn, pull it out, and then this stitch is going inside this one on the right. Just made another stitch. Keep your hand inside and go inside the oatmeal again, grab the yarn and pull it through this oatmeal and through the stitch on your hand. See what we're doing? We're adding this beautiful chain on the side to make this blanket look complete. You can do it to any blanket you're making, and it always looks really nice when blanket has the edge. It could be the same color, it could be a different color to pop up. It's up to you, but it's a very simple way to add. See, look at the difference. So this one is has this chain, and this one doesn't. So it looks very beautiful. You can keep it this way too. It's not crucial. It's not mandatory. It's all. It's just an option if you want to do it. So I will keep adding this edge, and then when I'm done, I will come back and I will show you how I am finishing the corner of the blanket. Okay, guys, we're almost to the end of the blanket, this corner. So this is the last oatmeal stitch. Insert your hand, grab working yarn, get another stitch and pull it through the one on your hand. This is the last one. And now we will do the same in this black one, okay, to finishing it up, that it would look really nice. So here, this added beautiful edge. And now we will insert the tail inside the last stitch and pull it. And we just finished our edge of the blanket. Now this yarn will go inside the chain on the other side, like that. And then on the other side, we can simply attach it to any stitch, like insert the tail inside the stitch, and then grab it and pull it through this stitch you have, and then pull it nicely, and then cut it close to that knot. Here we are. We finished our beautiful blanket. See this beautiful edge? You don't see anything on the other side because it's nicely weaved in. And our beautiful blanket, striped blanket, is ready. Again, if you never used Becozi Loopy Stitch yarn, please give it a try. It's amazing, amazing yarn. As I showed you in the beginning, what you can make with this yarn. Becozi.com. We have 5 colors available, and stay warm and be cozy. Hey guys, my hand knitting book is ready for you to purchase. It can be purchased at Becozi.com and on Amazon, and also available as a Kindle. It's a perfect gift for yourself or your loved one. It's the most unique gift and book on the knitting market.